my dear students, and welcome in a new lesson for this day. Today we are going to take page number 23. So open your books and be ready. Dear students, in the last lesson we talked about Andy's holiday to an island. The name of this island is Iceland. It is in the Atlantic Ocean. When Andy went in his holiday, he wrote everything down in his diary. So today we are going to continue reading his diary. Before starting, let's look at these pictures. Look at picture number 1. What can you see? This is water, and the water rises up high. This is called geyser. It looks like a big fountain. Now look at this picture. What can you see? Here you can see a boy, and the boy is scared. He is wearing a camera. Now look at this. This is a monster. And look at this picture. As you can see here, these are mountains, and this is spring, and this spring is hot because you can see here steam. Finally, look at here. This is a big pool. The water is warm, and the boy here and the man are happy. Now, my dear students, you have 2 minutes to read this page quickly, and while you are reading, you have to answer these questions. I think you have finished reading. Now, let's together answer the questions. Now, question number 1. What is a geyser? ما هو نبع الماء الحار? A geyser is a kind of hot spring. هو عبارة عن نوع من أنواع الينابيع الحارة. Now question number 2. How does it work? كيف تعمل? About every 10 minutes hot water when shooting up from the ground like a huge fountain. تقريبا كل 10 دقائق مياه حارة تخرج وتقذف إلى أعلى من داخل الأرض مثل نافورة ضخمة. Now question number 3. How is the water underground heated? كيف يتم تسخين المياه الموجودة في داخل الأرض؟ The water underground is heated by the hot rocks. المياه الموجودة داخل الأرض تسخن من قبل الصخور الحارة. Now question number 4. How does the ground inside the volcano look like? كيف تبدو الأرض الموجودة داخل هوة البركان؟ The ground was steaming and there were lots of hot springs. الأرض الموجودة داخل البركان كانت تتبخر بفعل وجود المياه عليها. أيضا هناك الكثير من الينابيع الحارة. 5. What did people a long time believe in? ماذا كان يعتقد الناس قديما؟ A long time ago people believed in dragons and monsters. كان يعتقد الناس قديما بوجود التنانين والوحوش. Now question number 6. What did Ari think about the water in the gigantic pool? ماذا كان يعتقد ماذا اعتقد آري عن المياه الموجودة في البحيرة الكبيرة؟ He thought that the water would be freezing cold. Now question number 7. How does the water in the pool keep warm? كيف تحافظ المياه بداخل البركة على دفئها؟ that a hot spring feeds the pool. It's like having a hot tap running all the time, so the pool never goes cold. ذلك بأن ينبوع ماء حار يغذي أو يزود البركة دائما بالمياه الحارة، فذلك تصبح كأن هناك حنفية ماء دائمة الجريان تزود البركة بالماء الدافئ، وذلك لا تبرد أبدا. Now my dear students, let's see the third day from Andy's holiday. It's Tuesday, 21st of June. In this day, Andy, his dad, and Ari the guide went to see a geyser. A geyser is a kind of hot spring. This geyser, the water from underground went shooting up every 10 minutes, and it goes up for about 10 meters. It's so high. نتعرف في هذا اليوم الثالث من عطلة وإجازة أندي. ذهب أندي ووالده والدليل السياحي آري لمشاهدة نبع الماء الحار. وهذا نبع الماء الحار تخرج المياه من جوف الأرض تقريبا كل 10 دقائق لترتفع عاليا إلى 10 أمتار مثل نافورة ضخمة. That the water inside the ground is heated by the hot rocks. That at the beginning the water bubbles, and when it is hot enough it goes up for 10 meters. ذلك بأن المياه تسخن عن طريق الصخور الحارة، وذلك عندما تبدأ بالغليان وتصبح جاهزة تصعد وتنطلق عاليا لارتفاع 10 أمتار. And now the fourth day, it's Wednesday, 22nd of June. And this day, Andy, Ari, and Dad went to the top of the volcano, and they went down it. When they get inside the volcano, they saw lots of hot springs. في يوم الأربعاء وهو اليوم الرابع ذهب الجميع إلى أعلى قمة البركان ودخلوا إلى داخله، وقد وجدوا هناك العديد من الينابيع الحارة. And these springs are boiling. So when you are walking, you must be careful. وهذه الينابيع أحيانا تغلي، لذا يجب عليك أن تكون حذرا. وأثناء مسيرهم شاهدوا بعض من البرك المزعجة، وهي برك من الطين والصلصال. And while they were walking, there was weird sound. This sound people believed a long time ago that dragons and monsters lived in the volcanoes. And these are the reason of the strange sounds. أثناء مسيرهم داخل البركان سمعوا صوت غريب، وهذا الصوت كان يعتقد عنه الناس قديما أنه يعيش في داخل البركان التنانين والوحوش، وهم سبب هذه الأصوات الغريبة، وهي أصوات مزعجة ومخيفة. And now in the fifth day it's Thursday. Here adjust the date. هنا عدل التاريخ from 24th to 23rd of June. عدل التاريخ هنا إلى 23 من جون. In this day, Andy and his dad went to a gigantic pool. Gigantic هنا بمعنى عظيم أو كبير. ذهبوا إلى بركة كبيرة. When Andy saw this pool, he thought that it would be freezing cold. But when he get inside it, he found it's like being having a warm bath. في يوم الخميس ذهب أندي وولده إلى بحيرة عظيمة أو كبيرة جدا. عندما رآها للوهلة الأولى اعتقد أنها سوف تكون باردة جدا لحد التجميد، ولكن عندما دخل إليها وجدها كأنك تأخذ حمام دافئ. And this pool is fed from hot spring. ويتم تسوية هذه البركة من ينبوع ماء حار. It's like a hot tub running all the time to the pool. وشبهها بأنها تزود من قبل صنبور أو حنفية ماء دافئة أو حارة طوال الوقت لمنعها من أن تكون باردة. Andy wanted to stay all the day in this pool. أراد أندي البقاء طول اليوم في هذه البركة لروعة وجمال المنظر والمكان. On the next day, Ari the guide is taking them to a glacier. في اليوم التالي سوف يأخذهم الدليل السياحي إلى نهر جليدي. Now, my dear students, let's know the meaning of some words mentioned in this lesson and the part of speech for these words. Number 1, geyser. Geyser, it's a noun. ومعناها نبع ماء حار. Spring, noun. وهو نبع. Now, huge بمعنى ضخم. It is adjective. Fountain, نافورة ماء. It is noun. Fantastic بمعنى رائع, and it is adjective. Really, حقا, and it is adverb. Suddenly, فجأة, and it is adverb. Bubbles بمعنى يبدأ بالغليان أو تظهر عليه فقاعات. It is verb. Incredible, لا يصدق. It is an adjective. And finally, power بمعنى قوة, and it is noun. And now let's go to paragraph number 2. Went بمعنى ذهب, and it is verb 2. Strange بمعنى غريب, and it is adjective. Ground بمعنى الأرض, it is noun. Was steaming. Was is a helping verb, with steaming is a verb with ing, because was is in past, so was steaming is past continuous. هنا فعل ماضي مستمر. Sometimes أحيانا, it is adverb. Careful, حذرا, adjective. Noisy, مزعج, adjective. Mud بمعنى طين أو صلصال, noun. mud هنا بمعنى طيني أو صلصالي, adjective. هنا جاءت كلمة mud في المرة الأولى noun, وهنا mud adjective. جاءت هنا بحالة الصفة لأنها جاءت قبل puts, وهي وصف لكلمة puts. weird بمعنى غريب, adjective. thought اعتقد أو فكر, it is verb 2. terrifying مرعب أو مذهل, it is adjective. And finally, peculiar, it is adjective بمعنى أيضا غريب. And now let's go to paragraph number 3. Terrific, it is adjective. Gigantic, ضخم أو كبير جدا, عظيم, it is adjective. Pool, noun, بركة. Warm بمعنى دافئ, adjective. Brilliant, adjective. Stay, verb, وهنا جاءت infinitive verb فعل مجرد بسبب وجود to قبلها, إذا أي فعل جاء قبله to فالفعل بعدها يكون مجرد. Tomorrow it is an adverb. أعزائي الطلبة، هذا هو تبليغ المعاني لهذه الوحدة. المعاني في هذا الجدول تم ذكرها وتعريف معناها أثناء شرح الدرس. والآن لنتعرف إلى معاني الكلمات بالإنجليزي. English meanings. Crater, it is a noun. Its meaning فوت بركان. In English, the central part of a volcano. A glacier, part of speech, is noun. Its meaning in Arabic نهر جليدي. It is a large area of ice which moves down a valley. Shoot, its part of speech, is verb بمعنى يقذف أو يطلق. In English, to move very quickly تحرك بسرعة. Peculiar, its part of speech is adjective, means غريب. In English, very strange or weird. Lava, its part of speech as noun. In Arabic, حمم بركانية. In English, the liquid rock which flows from a volcano. هو سائل يتدفق من البركان. Fountain, it's part of speech as noun. In Arabic, it is نافورة. In English, a place where water rises up into the air. مكان الذي يرتفع فيه المياه عاليا في الهواء. And finally, volcano. It's part of speech as noun. In Arabic, it means بركان. In English, a kind of mountain. Sorry, there is another meaning. Guide, it's part of speech as a noun. In Arabic, دليل سياحي أو مرشد. In English, a person who shows a place to visitors. هو الشخص الذي يدل ويرشد ويساعد الناس الزوار لأي مكان. So, my dear students, here you have to write down and copy these meanings in your notebook. So write them in your notebook in a beautiful handwriting. عزيزي الطالب، عليك كتابة ونسخ هذه المعاني على دفتر النسخ بخط جميل وواضح. Now, my dear students, let's read the lesson. Tuesday, 21st of June. Today we saw a geyser. That's a kind of hot spring. About 10 every minute, hot water went shooting up from the ground like a huge fountain. It was fantastic. The water underground is heated by the hot rocks. First it bubbles, then when it gets really hot, it suddenly goes up about 10 meters high. Whoosh! What incredible power! Wednesday, 22nd of June. We went to a really strange place today. We went to the top of a volcano. When we went down inside, the ground was steaming and there were lots of hot springs. Sometimes these springs are boiling hot, so you must be careful. There were noisy pools of hot, bubbling mud too. They are called mud pots. What weird sounds! A long time ago, people believed in dragons and monsters. They thought they lived in volcanoes, and now I know why. The noises sounded like terrifying monsters under our feet. What a curious place. Thursday, 23rd of June. Today was terrific fun. We went to a gigantic pool outside. I thought the water would be freezing cold, but it was like being in a warm bath. It was brilliant. A hot spring feeds the pool. It's like having a hot tap running all the time, so the pool never goes cold. I wanted to stay all day. Tomorrow, Ari is taking us to a glacier. This is the best holiday ever.